Correct. What's up, Cowboy Nation and Cowboy Headquarters? And it's your boy G, the number one Cowboy fan in Hampton, with my man Dallas Cowboy Chris, and we coming to you again on What's Up Wednesday. And here we are, starting out with two, still waiting on two to come in. I think old Mondo, he's still getting off of work, so I know he's trying to probably make a mad dash to the house, and I guess B2 Real will be coming in here in a minute. So what's going on with you, man?
Not much, man. Real B2 Real, his internet situation is always sketchy. Sometimes he in the library, sometimes he in the bedroom quarantine, sometimes, he be in the sauna. I don't know, B2 Real got so many things.
Hey, that library setup was so cool with the encyclopedias behind it, man. I was like, man, he need to put a tie on with that one, man.
I told him, I said, I was gonna go in my office, but hell, it was a bunch of books that I ain't never even read.
For real. Hey, this is my office, so hey, there you go. I put a little lights and a little Cowboys behind me. That's good as gonna get, man.
Yeah, I was just like, but you know the fellas, man. They'll be here. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, they'll look at how he tried to get in now. Hey, But what's up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy Headquarters, man? We back at y'all again, man. We gonna keep this kind of limited this time. What we get to talking, Chris, and man, we just be chopping it up, having a good time. So let me say, guys, this is not a politically correct channel. What we do, we just come together as Cowboy fans and come in the Cowboy Huddle, where we talk nothing but Cowboy talk. So it's just like being in your backyard, sitting by the fire pit or the barbecue pit or in the barbershop. That's what we do. So here we are today, and we're just going to give you guys some of the latest news and updates and some of the rumors that's going on out there. It could be some rumors going on, but it's one news I'm waiting to hear, and I ain't heard it yet, Chris.
What's that? What's that, G? What's that rumor? I want to know. I don't know if I can wait, but all right, I know how segments go. I know. I'll wait patiently.
All right, let me get B2 Real in here. Let's see. Booyah! There goes
he in the sauna today.
I heard every word. I heard every word of it.
I should have put my money on, because I was gonna put my money on the library setup today, but I guess not today.
Nah, I ain't gonna be in the library today.
What's good, B2 Real?
What's going on?
Oh man, we just thought we'd get back together. We said, okay, we got my man Kellen. Our buddy Kenneth from the job, he checking in. Let me put him up here. I go my little nephew. What's up, man? Yeah. Hey, make sure you get in on this, man, because we got some things we're gonna talk about, man. We trying to figure this thing out. If they can't figure it out, we're gonna figure it out ourselves, man. That's all I can tell you. Because like I said, I just told Chris I was waiting on some news, but like Kellen Moore still hanging around.
Yeah, he hanging around, man. He's staying in the building.
Oh, man.
Hey, Armando's stuck at work.
Is that right?
Yeah, he just texted me.
Oh, man, we was doing this for you, Armando, because you missed Sunday, bro. But it's all good, man. So, man, what
next week? We got next week.
Oh, yeah. We're going to keep this thing going, man. What we got to look forward to is something, like I say, the latest news, what we got going on. And, some of the rumors and, like I said, I want to first thank everybody that's watching this video, watching this channel, that's a subscriber, that follows this channel, man. We really appreciate you guys. Like I say, we're not no top-notch reporters. We're just fanatics of the Dallas Cowboys, and we feel just like y'all feel. We still having that hangover moment, but we're going to talk about it. This is where you can come and vent. You can say what you want to say, get it out your system. We don't have to worry about nobody else, because this is what this is all about. So I want to start with this one here, guys. Dak was in the news. And so basically what happened, so Dak made a comment, if y'all wasn't aware of. So it says out, this is by MSN. Basically said after the game, video on social media showed fans throwing debris aimed at the officials as they walked off the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Some almost hitting defensive end Marcus Lawrence. When Prescott was asked about the fans' action, he initially expressed his disappointment, thinking that they were directing their anger at the players. But when he was informed the trash was aimed at the referees, Prescott message changed. Credit to them. However, on Tuesday, Prescott released a statement on Twitter as he received a fulsome apology. I deeply regret the comments I made regarding the issues after the game on Sunday. Prescott said, I was caught up in the emotions and disappointing loss, and my words were uncalled for and unfair. What y'all think?
Well, when you get players right after the game, they're gonna give you the raw emotion. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you give them the raw emotion, that's what it is. I mean, that's how he felt at the time. He felt that the referees jobbed him and everything, because they was trying to win the game. Okay. So
Right.
there's a lot of pressure on Dak Prescott. So, as we talked about Monday, a lot of people blamed him for the loss. Okay. So when they were blaming him for the loss, of course, he pissed off about it,
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, if they would have, hey, if we would have literally talked right after the game, it wouldn't have been a family friendly show at all. Okay.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
when
Especially after you had a few beers.
yeah. When you get a play after the game, man, it is what it is. I mean, shit, I'm mad. I'm glad he was mad.
Yeah, but and that's true. But go ahead, be too real before I say anything. What's your take on it, my man?
Well, raw emotions sometimes be illegitimate. Sometimes say stuff you don't mean in the heat of the moment. When you fight with your old lady, you call her something.
You better not. You want to sleep in that bed?
Hey,
You better not call. You better learn that early.
Sometimes the words get minced, And I think Dak Prescott at that particular moment was, it was raw emotion. He first round, he's out. He had something to prove, couldn't prove it. They throwing crap at the refs. He like, I feel the same way y'all feel. I feel we were robbed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he just it was
So,
raw emotion.
do he really think he was robbed? I mean, I know he's not thinking he was actually robbed.
When you on that field, your perception is different than us on the couch. You got to find somebody to blame. You don't think your team was to blame, and so you might try to just find somebody. And that's probably they've been saying it for what 3-4 weeks that the refs been robbing them. So he probably ain't let that go yet.
Well, and we, like I said, we'd already discussed it, but at the same time, man, when you evaluate the game and you've been playing bad, like I say, the ref didn't cause the penalties by Connor Williams. The ref didn't cause the penalties by Lael Collins. The ref didn't cause the penalty by Randy Gregory. So, to me, I can understand, you can blame the refs in certain extents, but again, especially when you have the opportunity to win the game. What game was that we played where the fumble? Was it the Eagles? No, it was the Cardinals. Remember the Cardinals, and they fumbled at the last part of, and the ref missed it, which they clearly did miss it. But at the same time, we had used all the time, and we didn't have we couldn't challenge and things like that. But we still had put ourselves in a situation where we was looking to blame somebody, the reason we was in the situation we was in. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm glad you brought that up because when they were complaining about that fumble against Arizona, the very next week something similar like that happened, and before the 2-minute warning, and the referees called down to the officials and overturned the call. I forget the game that it was, and I was like, that's the same thing that happened to the Cowboys last week. So I know why they was complaining, but it's just a bad look, man, as a professional, because you think that in little league and middle school and in high school, the referees are cheating and everything, they're cheating for us. No, you're a professional athlete, man. You got to get off your ass.
Hey, and you know what? You say that, but I remember because I knew certain places that we used to go, man, when I was coaching years ago, and still today, if we go to certain places, you know that it's gonna be hard winning that game. I used to always tell my coaches, look, whatever you do, be nice to the ref, Make sure you give them a water bottle. Speak to the refs, you know.
Exactly.
And I used that. I was like, hey, how you doing? Hey, here's a water bottle, you know, just so we can, you know, may get some calls, you know what I'm saying? But
Hey,
yeah,
G,
like you say, this
G, real quick.
hey,
You see in the comments, my man Joe Jefferson. Hey man, all the way from St. Louis, Missouri. That's my dog right there. Die-hard Cowboy fan.
what?
When I say he deep, bro, he deep. He is
That's
deep.
what's
That's
up.
my man.
Well, what's up, Joe? All the way up north, man. We sure appreciate it. Like I say, man, we got Cowboy fans throughout America's team. That's just what we are, man. And I was talking to an individual today, man. He was, oh my gosh, you know how we be on social media. And I was trying to explain to him. I said, man, here we are in Texas in the DF Dub. You know, oh, y'all just annoying. Y'all are annoying and all this. I said, but man, it's the DFW. We're supporting the home team. And I said, if you were to go to Seattle, you're going to probably hear the same thing. But if I was in Seattle as a Cowboy fan, all I can do is just hush my mouth and listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So there's oh, you guys are just annoying. But we're in the DFW. It's the home team of the Mavericks, the Texas Rangers, the Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Stars, you know, Fort Worth. I mean, Dallas soccer team, whatever name.
FC Dallas.
Okay, there you go. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But Joe, hey man, appreciate you, man, and keep representing up there, man, because we all over the place, man, and we're gonna keep this thing going, man. So yeah, that's what's going on. But Dak had to make an apology. He had to make an apology. And again, you know, it was that the fans were throwing the trash, but they should have been throwing him at the team to get y'all ass off the field. Get off the field. You know, it was horrible. But they was actually trying to throw it at the refs. They say that's what there was, but who knows?
I mean, after he made that statement, I knew apology was coming shortly after.
Yeah.
He would have to save his PR branding name and all that because he want to lay on some more beds and make some more yoga commercials.
Wear them Jordans.
Yeah.
Hey. You know? Well, I tell you what. Somebody said it wasn't the cool grades that helped them. They should have got rid of the cool grades.
Hey, man, I was watching. Was it Brian Brotninger? He breaks down film of games and everything, right? So, dude, you know, a lot of the pressure, you know, we was blaming Dak, you know, about getting rid of the ball and everything like that. Man, the whole damn game, the Niners may have blitzed twice the whole game. And Dak was in duress the whole game. When you got a 4-man rush and the man is in duress the whole game, man, I mean, what you expect him to do? I mean, really, he had no protection in the whole freaking game, bro. He running for
it was 5 sacks and 11 rushes or pressures or something like that. 18 pressures.
Oh man, he got sacked 5 times and got hit 4 and got hit 4. He got sacked 5 and got hit 14.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
But a 4-man rush. It's a 4-man rush.
So Abe, look, this is a good what Abe said right here. What's up, Abe? Appreciate you being a part of this channel tonight, man. Appreciate you chiming in. He said, "Sorry guys, Dak ain't the guy."
Ain't that what Tweet was saying last Monday? But you know, this is what killed me, man. With some Cowboy fans, okay. I was the biggest Tony Romo fan in the world, right?
Me too.
And a lot of people didn't like Tony Romo. And I tell them this. I say, do you remember the 14 quarterbacks we had from Troy Aikman to Tony Romo?
Lord,
do you remember them?
Oh, tell me about him.
So when Tony was in his prime, y'all know we had no defense.
No.
We had to score 35 to 40 points every game just to try to win the damn game.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand why people hated Tony Romo. So let's go back to Dak. Just like I just mentioned how the man was under duress the whole game. So what are you supposed to do? Be like the Matrix and Neil and make them stop? Let me throw the ball real quick. Boom. Ain't how it worked, man.
Yeah, I wasn't the greatest Tony Romo fan towards the end of his career when he was getting a lot of
Romo, man.
When he was getting a lot of interceptions and things like that. But you know, when it comes to like being really involved in the game and you're seeing what drives the player to do what the player does, it changes the narrative of the quarterback being good or not. Dak Prescott, he's one of the top 10 for sure. And when it comes to being on our team, our offensive line is not allowing him to be who he is.
Well, I'm glad what you said because we got film tonight, and we'll get to it here shortly.
Get to it, man.
Well, we're gonna get to it in a minute. But check this out, man. I heard this on another stream from Big Game James. He had mentioned and it made sense. When we had Tony Romo's first, and big shout out to Big Game James, man. The dude is awesome, man. And I was listening to him, man, and he made some critical points. He said when Tony Romo was here, his first 6 seasons here, he went 1-3 in the playoffs. Here we are with Dak. Dak is 1-3 in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now watch this. And he mentioned this.
Only different.
Huh?
That's taking us to the second round at least.
1-3.
But I really consider it 5 years because I don't even count last year. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't even count.
Oh, we got look at Corey Washington. He's a Titan fan.
Cigar, Corey. I need a cigar.
No, that's not your brother. That's Corey at the job.
I know it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look at him. Look at that. Is that all he got to say? I tell you what, y'all been on this buy. Y'all better put up 50 points. See what we see. I'm sure he's gonna get some clap back on that one. But let me say this. So what I was saying is, 1-3. So also when you look at this, and he made this point. This guy said, when we had Jason Garrett, dude, this is crazy because what we're talking about is Jerry Jones and this building of this team. When we had Jason Garrett, I guess my wife getting ready to cook. I was sorry about that, y'all. There's a pots and pan going on. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but yeah. Jerry Jones is creating this deal. So remember when we had Jason Garrett, and I had to repeat this because this was a great point. Jason Garrett came in as a quarterbacks coach, and he went from quarterback coach to what?
Offensive coordinator.
Went from offensive coordinator to what?
Head coach.
Okay. Now on this side, we got Kellen Moore. We brought Kellen Moore in as a what?
Quarterback coach.
Kellen Moore is now what?
Offensive coordinator.
It better not happen. I tell you that. It better not happen.
I don't think it will.
You hear me? Be real. What is the coincidence of that taking place like that? Are you serious? It's identical.
If
I know darn well he is not. You took
Jason Garrett. If that happens,
I know it. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna
be so hard.
Oh
for me to scream as loudly as I do these people here. It's gonna be very, 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 very hard for me. But I'm gonna do it. But it's gonna be very hard.
Hey, I just won't be repping as hard. If
right.
But again, now look at the two resumes of these two guys, man. Jason Garrett had very little experience in the NFL.
Jason Garrett ain't never done nothing but win at Thanksgiving. It's the only thing he ever done.
Yeah. And here's Kellen Moore.
All right, hold on a second. I cannot believe I'm finna defend Jason Garrett. I cannot believe I'm finna defend Jason Garrett. Okay.
Let's hear this.
Jason Garrett's father was a scout in the NFL for many, many years. Okay. So Jason Garrett has been around football his whole life. So guess who was sitting there in them scouting meetings and all that and everything? He's always been around football. Now, Kellen Moore, on the other hand, has not done that. Kellen Moore played at Boise. He beat somebody in the Tostitos. Was it Oklahoma in the Tostitos?
Yes, that's it.
And really played maybe 2 games in the NFL. So, I think the resumes are totally different because Jason Garrett got a family of football history, okay? That's the only reason I'm saying. Now, I didn't say he was a good coach. Don't get me wrong. I did not say that. But I'm saying it's a big difference between him and Kellen Moore.
You hear what your buddy said. You better not say it. So here, well, let's see what this let's see, here we go. Let people get in his head talk. Yeah. And then that's true. That's so true, man. And I agree. You know,
true.
Well, I mean, it's like he's hesitant. This game it's like the stage was too big. It's like and sometimes when nerve sits in, your muscle gets restricted and you tighten up, and this is just something that can happen. And I think that was what we saw.
This man had 43 passes, right? He dropped back 43 times to throw the ball.
When in this game?
Yeah. And
how many complete?
He got sacked. He completed 23. He got sacked 5 times.
Yeah.
And hit 16 times, 14 times, whatever it is.
We're gonna go to this video in a minute. I'm gonna show
this man ain't had the opportunity. Pull up the video now. We ain't got to wait.
Hold on. So let's check out this comment real quick. If Tom Brady's, Aaron Rodgers, and even Joe Burrows were put in the same position, do you think they would have? Hell yeah! Excuse my language. Because
no, stop.
No. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something. Because Troy Aikman went in. Have y'all seen that? Let me pull up Troy Aikman. What Troy Aikman said.
Y'all killing me.
I think I'm tripping, man. Watch that.
Y'all killing me, man.
I'm gonna show you what Troy Aikman said. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that?
I can't see it.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh, you gonna give B2 Real a stroke tonight? I know that.
That's okay. That's what it's all about.
Y'all
can y'all see that?
Man.
All right, we can see it now. Yeah.
So this is what. Okay, let me roll back up. Troy Aikman, check it out. Troy Aikman rips Cowboys for not throwing to CeeDee Lamb versus the 49ers. Ooh, that's a major story. So check it out. This is what Troy Aikman said. Troy Aikman said, "I hate going back to when I was playing because nobody cares. But what I see around the league, it's not just Dallas. I've seen it with a lot of teams. A lot of these offenses want to scheme things," Aikman said. The coordinators is all about scheme, rather saying this corner is playing soft. He's scared to death. Just run the route tree. Run a dig route. Run a curl. Run anything. You're going to complete the pass whenever you want. He said Michael Irvin would have had 10 catches at halftime if they played us the way they played CeeDee Lamb in the game. He said the game is not that difficult. If I've got a great player at wide receiver and a corner is playing him single cover, throw them the damn ball. He didn't say that, but I said that. He's going to win most of the time. So yeah, there you go. So some of the blame for that falls on Prescott, even if the coaches weren't calling Lamb's number frequently enough. Prescott and other great quarterbacks almost always have the freedom to change a play based on what the defense is showing. Come on, man. Y'all think I'm playing?
Go ahead, B. I know you got that look on your
face. Troy roasted him. He told the truth. He said Michael Irvin would have had 10 passes at halftime. Whoa!
He don't know what the hell Michael Irvin would have had.
No, he got 3 Super Bowls. So now, yeah, he know what he's talking about.
He don't know what would happen in that game. This is all I'm saying.
He got the hardware. He got the hardware to prove it.
This is all I'm saying, guys. Dak Prescott is a top tier quarterback. Okay.
Top 10?
I said top tier, but he top 10. Throwing out all these Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, and Burrow, who hasn't proven anything yet, except for one playoff victory. I mean, granted, passes should have been thrown, ball should have been ran. A lot of things should have happened in that game, but to put the blame on Dak, I don't think that's the accurate place to blame it. And I think we talked about who.
I got video. We finna see it.
Pull it up.
Wait a minute. I gotta tune in about what Troy said. Okay, B. When
come on, B2 Real. Come on.
I know, Real is still emotional about Sunday, so you gotta let him make it, G. Okay,
I'm not.
so remember after the game when we talked, I said the Niners had a great scheme, okay, against the Cowboys. All right,
Did they really?
Yeah, because dude, all they wanted to do was run the ball, and what did they do? They ran the ball. They got out. They never got off the field on third down.
They didn't. You're right.
And they ran the ball. Okay. So what Troy's basically saying is the Cowboys should have threw their shit away in the trash. Remember I said offensive adjustments?
Yes.
Coach is an offensive player. Throw that shit in the trash. Okay. And let's do something else. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what he said. That's basically what he said. That's why he was talking. But that's what he was talking about with Michael Irvin would have had 10 catches because he know who his playmaker was. So CeeDee Lamb is our playmaker. All he was saying. All he was saying.
And that's what he was saying. Everything is scheme. You cannot scheme. If you know your receiver, and I know he can beat him, that's what you think. What you think Peyton Manning does? What do you think Tom Brady does? What do you think Aaron Rodgers does? They're on the same page. They're on the same page. If Aaron Rodgers give Adam a look like I'm looking at what you're looking at, yeah, he's playing off. Give me a quick slant. It's coming.
Right.
You know, and so let me see. Well, and let me see. Let's see here. Let's see what Abe has to say. Abe say it's why people love to make fun of Cowboy fan because we fall in love with certain players and forget for the good of the team. So, well, we can't get rid of Dak. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. You can forget about that. Dak is going to be here for a few more years, and we're not going to get rid of Zeke. It's not going to happen. But let's see. Your buddy got something to say. Let's see. Yeah, because if Irvin would have got most of his balls going across the middle, who's on this team go across the well, I see what you're saying. Basically, yeah. And it was there. So, okay, guys, I hope y'all got a few minutes time. It's film time. Y'all ready for film time?
Yeah, give us some film, man.
All right, man. I be too real. I got film. All right, let's go to this film. Let's go here. Let me see here. Let me see. But it's something, man. It's something that, you know, we have to fix it. If we don't fix it, and this is a big shout out to Okoye. Okoye did this again, man. You know, he's good at this. Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
All right. So check it out now. We're gonna run a little bit of this. All right, here we go.
Shout out to my AKs out there that continuously support the channel. In this video, pay attention to not only the formation, because we come out in shotgun a lot, but also the decision making, the play design, the running, and the run blocking. We'll see what's effective and what's a
film session, guys.
Out of in regards to formation, and as far as intensity and
it's gonna piss you off
as well, because we see a lot in this game. I know a lot of you are pissed off, as am I. But you got to get back to it, man. So I'm getting back to the film. I'm staying as objective as possible, and so that no one's saying I'm cherry picking, I actually broke down every drive, every play. There's no play missing. This is part 1 of 2. You guys will see the show is freed up here due to the fact that this play action was designed to move Fred Warner.
God almighty.
Dak needs to know, and he doesn't because he rushed this one and stares down the outside routes, which weren't open at all, and he stayed on those a little too long and didn't stop his feet because he had a big play out of Schultz had he done that. Pay attention to under center, and let's pay attention to what formations help him. And was the run predictable?
Look at that defense.
The run works out of under center look. If you're not passing out of that, the defense still kind of knows what you're trying to do, especially when you use certain sub packages like the Hawk and the ones with Sprinkle and Turner, which you'll see a little later. These linebackers here were all free on this particular play due to the fact that, just like us, they think that the jet sweep, we think that the jet sweep works on linebackers and all linebackers, which you can use the safeties to follow that as well, and we never do that because we like to keep our safety single high no matter what, which is okay. But it doesn't. Every defensive coordinator doesn't attack it the same way. And as you can see, Zeke, who we give a lot of flack for not getting 10,000 yards a season,
terrible scheme.
has nowhere to go with this ball. Shout out to Zeke for getting 1,000 yards on a partially torn PCL. I knew that bone bruises didn't mean knee braces, but either way, this is what happened, and Zeke had nowhere to go with this ball because our offensive line. There was just horrible blocking effort, and the assignments were wrong as well. So I don't think that one was Zeke's fault. When we have to run effectively, we have to run with what works, and we are very sloppy at times, and that's because they don't get a lot of practice under center. This is basic on both sides. Dak has to take what the defense gives them because they have 7 back. You're not getting deep on this play. There's no purpose in even staring down anything deep if it's not there quick. Get to your check down quick so that they have time to turn and run. Dak stares these down. As you can see, there's just no man's land almost everywhere you look out deep, and Dak stares that down, which is why he gets sacked. He gets sacked because he holds on to the ball too long here. Although the scheme didn't help him much, I think you should go horizontal, not vertical here. But the scheme didn't help him very much because that's what was called. So he should have got that ball out the shorts. Gave them a chance to do something, maybe get a first down, maybe not. But they lived to play another down. And instead, Dak kind of looked like a rookie here because he held on the ball too long. That was a bad blocking assignment too, due to the fact that they asked Martin to cross Biotis' face on the stunt. That should have been Biotis' man, and Biotis would have had help from Williams on that play, but they screwed that up. These plays I scratch my head on them a lot due to the fact that when we see those safeties in the box, you have to pay attention because Dak had to rush this throw, although Cooper had nothing there anyway. He should have caught it, but he had nowhere to go. But we always do those quick throws, and if you're paying attention to film, which I do, you'll see you always have opportunities for pick sixes in those looks due to the fact that Dak is going to get that ball out there when we have those safeties in the box, but he throws strong side instead of weak. When we want to stress corners, Tony Romo used to do this. They used to come out in a run look, and then they're 8 in the box, and now we know we're 1-on-1 outside no matter what. And we're playing off, you can throw that smoke screen. If they're playing on, you can get behind them. It made it very easy for us to know what we wanted to do pre-snap. And you had to do a lot more to try to disguise it. And not only, it's harder to disguise because you're not going to put a guy in the box and try to get over the top of Cooper or Lamb on the outside. So those power looks help us if we start throwing out of them. And you'll see that in the last drive of the first half. Here, if Connor Williams would have held that block a little bit longer, I think Zeke gets a better run there. But pay attention, that was 2 runs out of the first, I think 7 or 8 plays. Only ran twice, maybe 10 plays or even more. But it was our most shotgun is ineffective. It was very sloppy, but it was our most used formation in the entire game. We had one drive where we actually, employed a power look, but that was it, and we actually scored on it. The rest of the game, we went away from it. That is incompetence, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, incompetence. This route was designed for there to be no switch. They wanted to catch them off guard. So all those other routes were decoys. They were trying to get this ball to Zeke on a speed out, and they just switched. They communicated and switched, so there was nothing there. And Dak threw the ball late. Let's pay some bills real quick though. So these guys have been pretty good to me, man. That's Bet US Sportsbook. They're pretty.
There's more. I don't know if y'all want to watch the more of it, but you kind of get an idea where we're going with this, right? Hold on, somebody, your mic muted.
Yeah, I know where you're going with it. Y'all favorite subject, Kellen Moore.
Yeah,
that's where you're going with it.
Yeah.
I loved how he broke it down, and I thought that Van Der Esch was my worst enemy on the Cowboys, but it's not him anymore. Connor Williams is just he just. I'm a Cowboy fan, man, and I hate to say somebody is trash on our team, but bro, he just don't have it. Okay,
a lot of them don't have it, man. It's sad.
You don't have it. Biotis don't have it, and Tyron is done. So when you got that, your offensive coordinator got to know your weaknesses also as well as your strengths. So if we know right now our weakness is our offensive line in San Francisco, all they have to do is rush 4 people and can get the Dak Prescott by running a simple stunt. That's to me, man, that's elementary. It's elementary. So that's elementary on the offensive coordinator. That's elementary on the offensive line, and that's elementary on Dak Prescott. You know, sometimes
It really is.
you know, sometimes you gotta have some balls and check out of things, man. You know
Oh
this ain't
my
gonna work.
gosh.
That's we got to do something else. And I love the point that he said, you know, we only ran the ball 2 out of 10 plays. We stayed in shotgun, so there's no play action. When you're in shotgun, ain't no play action. When they say run pass option, you know Dak ain't gonna run, so you know it's a pass. You know, and they had the umbrella coverage, the cover 2. It's easy, man.
And that's been Kellen Moore's problem. He has not been able to figure out this cover 2. They did the same exact blueprint that Denver did on us, and he still haven't learned. Not only did Denver run it on us, Cardinals ran it on us, and by that time, you know you have to adjust, like you always said, Chris. You know, but here we are. This is fundamental football. This guy, and I had said before, I said it's all about who prepares and execute the best is going to win this game. Dude, we did not prepare for crap. That offensive line coach needs to be fired. Kellen Moore needs to be fired. And I'm going to show you what I came up with this article also. But we got to fix that. You know, it's like you're doing pass blocking in a run play. You're in shotgun. You're not even giving the defense a different type of look. You're trying to run everything, but you know what? The reason that is because your offensive coordinator was once a what? A quarterback. He wants to throw the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't surprised we were in shotgun. To me, that's our base set now.
It can't be though. We can't be successful like that.
Well, I agree with you. But until the offensive coordinator changed his philosophy, and you know, when Dak was successful his rookie year, man, we had so much play action. He was under the center a lot, you know, and we were showing run. Okay, we never show run anymore.
That's because we was up under the tutelage of Scott Linehan. That's how Zeke got his rushing yard because Scott Linehan believed in running the ball first.
Right. You know, but as you know, and most quarterbacks are good offensive coordinators because they've run offenses before. But yeah, sometimes they lose their focus. Okay, and their focus is more about the team. You got to remember your strengths. Okay, so we know we can't pass block right now. We can't run block right now. You know, we got to find something else because if we always in 3 wides, right? Always in 3 wides. So you're opening up lanes for the defense to get to you. Okay, so man, you just got to be better than that when you scheme. You know, you just got to be. That's all it is. But you just got to be better. Right. And we were not better Sunday.
And that's the problem. Joe Philbin, this scheme that he's working, it looked like he was trying to use the Green Bay philosophy, the philosophy where he was trying to double team, but somebody got to release downfield to pick up these linebackers, and it wasn't there, man. I mean, it's like the coaches is not running the team, the team is running the team. You know, that's what it looks like to me. But again, with this article right here, it was said that by this guy from CBS News named Patrick Walker. He said how to fix the Cowboys in 2022. And basically goes down here. He says, let me find it. He said, you know, McCarthy is not without obvious flaws, however, and one is in his evaluation of assistant in his regime. So he goes down, he said, I'll identify that the 3 that matters most, whose absence is being felt in a major way. Number 1, Mark Colombo, which used to be our offensive line coach, former offensive line coach. Number 2,
with the Giants, didn't he? Yeah.
Number 2, Gary Brown, former Cowboy running back coach. Check out number 3. Number 3, John Kitna.
Yeah.
Former.
Yeah.
I agree.
Hey, real quick, B. Shout out to Dave, man. That's the San Francisco fan, man. He all right, dude, man. I know. Hey, he on cloud nine. They done dusted us up, man. So you know they
Yeah.
Green Bay right
Yeah.
now.
What you say, David, man? Hey, glad to have you a part of the channel, man. Thank you for stopping by, man. We still trying to console one another, you know, in this time of sorrow. And we try to, you know, we have become coaches overnight, and we're going to try to fix this thing overnight, but we're still waiting on some news that some moves have happened, but we ain't heard anything as of yet. So thank you, David, for being a part of this, man. We definitely looking forward to working with you guys as well, man. Great game on your part. Hey, you beat us hands down. That's just where it was.
Hey, B. Okay, B. Go. Hey, give me your thoughts on that, man. On what G said.
Man, you know, be quite honest with you, it's just regurgitating what we know to be true. I do feel that there are some key components that's missing from my offense, like Kidner, quarterback coach, because you know with him behind Dak like he was, it was a different Dak Prescott. It really was. He wasn't questioned as much uh, as being the problem for our offense as much as he is now under Johnny Kidner. Mark Colombo, and you know, I heard Nate Newton say some stuff about our offensive line yesterday. He was saying that you know if they're not going to block, then move them forward. You know, run the ball.
Well, you pass blocking on your run blocks,
right? And so
it's elementary.
Yeah, I just feel like I feel like that's accurate. I think everything. If I step out of my feelings with the Dallas Cowboys and listen to the commentary from Troy Aikman and this guy and Okoye and all these people, it's right there. It's black and white. It's true facts. I think there are some variables that have to be put into play though, so that people can understand the dynamic of why things happen. You know, for instance, okay, we saw Dak miss Dalton Schultz right down the middle of the field. Okay, I didn't know what quarter that was or whatever, but you know, it's been it was a long game of him not having any opportunities to pass the ball, and him not looking across the middle of the field may have been a contributing factor from him getting sacked. So, I mean, he just wanted to look to the flat, to the edge, you know, to try to get something moving. You know, I think there are variables that have to be mentioned, but everything else that has been said, I'm in agreement with. You know, I agree.
True. And just like Troy Aikman said, sometimes you have to ad-lib at the line of scrimmage. You know, like I say, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, Peyton Manning was the best at it. Oh my gosh, he can get up on that line, and Harrison over here, and who else? Marvin Harrison and the other receiver. But he could look at those guys, and right from there, same thing with Tom Brady. You can look at him, he can see what that cornerback is doing. But that's exactly what that Troy Aikman said. He said Michael Irvin would have had 10 passes by halftime, knowing that my receiver is a lot better than that cornerback. And here's the problem: we did not test. Nothing against you, David. this is from what we're saying, but we never did test the DBs. We didn't test the DBs, and when we did, we scored.
And then, you know, I don't mean to cut you off, but in Arizona, I was furious because Arizona's corners, both of them were either backup or just brought up from the practice team. Like they were like non-experienced corners against Amari Cooper, C.D. Lamb, and I believe at that time Michael Gallup. I don't remember if he was hurt yet. But even at that, we didn't test the corners, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?"
It's the scheme, it's the scheme, just like Troy was saying. Everything is scheme. You cannot scheme as a quarterback. It's like, okay, you have to run this route. You have to run it. No, you do not. But that's why we need John Kidner back. John Kidner held Dak Prescott accountable. He put him in good position.
He was a different guy, man. I think the most irritating and frustrating part about all this is I heard it was on Nate Newton's podcast. They were talking, and one of the guys had said that it's frustrating because nobody can figure out where the problem is.
Oh, I
Like,
can.
you
Shoot,
know,
we know what the
it's like
problem is.
in the organization.
They know.
All the fans know, all the Dallas Cowboy DC4Ls know, but it's like up front in the office. You know, like it took 9 years, 9 seasons to get rid of Jason Garrett. Everybody knew he was the problem.
Knowing, real quick, Chris, let me just say this real quick. Knowing that Zeke is a $90 million man, you feel that he has to play. That's self-explanatory. That's the only reason Zeke played, because he's making $90 million. He has to play. But Tony Pollard, you held Tony Pollard out the week before because of a foot injury, but then you come this week and you don't. He gets very little touch, 4 touches.
4. He got 4 catches.
So here's the deal: we have to play them because they're making a lot of money. That's the wrong philosophy to have in this game. Give me the one that got the dog in him, the one that got the heart, the one that's gonna give me something. Which Pollard was the guy, and we didn't use it. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
All right. Remember before the game, I made a prediction that the Cowboys would win 24-22, right?
Right.
And the reason I made that prediction, because I'm always the one about the fight, getting punched in the mouth, right? And let's see who we're going to react when you get punched in the mouth.
That's right.
Okay? Right. So in the whole first half, Frisco came and literally punched us square in the mouth, right?
Yeah, they did.
That's true. It's the truth. It is what it is.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So when you get punched in the mouth, either you're going to fight back or you're going to get your ass whipped. Okay? So now we're in this tremendous, we got to hustle now to try to win rounds now. We got to win rounds.
Yeah, we're in the 8th round.
Hey, man, look, we had too many standing A counts in the fight to win that game, man. And it just we're harping on some things that's uncontrollable as fans. We just wish that the Cowboys organization see what we see. I mean, there's nobody blind in here, but maybe B when he take his glasses. But when he got his glasses on, he see everything in here.
I'm nearsighted. I'm nearsighted.
Okay, well, you was up. Hey, man, I didn't mean to shoot at my agent like that. My bad. But look, all I'm saying is, man, we Cowboy fans, that's why we're here in the huddle, right? So we can talk about this. So we can talk about what we see in the game, okay? And what we seeing is just inadequate bullshit that everybody in the country see, and our organization is not seeing what we see.
They see it. It's money. It's money. Yeah. Zeke is making 90 million. We got to play him. And it's just, La'el Collins, we got to play him. No, you move La'el Collins from that damn tackle position, put Terrence Steele back out there and slide La'el Collins and Connor Williams. It's okay to try because you're getting your butts kicked. It's okay to try it. Just try it. La'el, I want you to guard.
Hey, Armando want to jump on.
Okay, yeah, come on in, Mondo.
I agree.
Mondo. What's going on, fellas? What's Big Too Real? What's up, man? What's going on, fellas? I was listening a little bit as you guys were in here, but I heard Chris. Chris was, Chris, he gets a little active. He gets a little live.
Hey, man, we just.
I love him. I love our boys. I do,
man. I already know it.
So go ahead and finish.
I was just saying, man, I totally agree with what you're saying about, they playing him because he's $90 million. And if you look at some of the new age coaches across the league, how successful they are, because the new style of football is changing, right? And, if you don't adapt to it, then you're going to be left behind. I think, Bruce Arians is winning because he got Tom Brady, That's one of the big reasons he's winning. But you think about McVay, right? Sean McVay for the Rams. He's a very new kind of thinking kind of coach, and he's in the second round of the playoffs. Then you got Shanahan, you got Cliff Kingsbury, you got all these coaches that's kind of new age in their thinking. That's not just about let's run them because we're paying them all this money, because
that's the way Jerry thinks.
You're right. They got rid of
Gurley.
Gurley. They got rid of Gurley. They said, listen, yeah, he was good at a point in time, but that time is up. You know,
Yeah.
he's not that guy anymore, and he hasn't been. And that was just it was a football move, a winning football move. It wasn't a business. I mean, it was a business decision, but it wasn't solely based on business.
It wasn't personal.
Right, right. And so, I think that when it comes to loyalty and things of that nature, that's very important. It's important. But when it comes down to
Loyalty ain't gonna give you a championship. Hell.
right. When it comes to winning or losing, you got to take that part and kind of put it back to the back burner. Kellen Moore, he's not winning games for us. Okay, so let's put him in the water boy category. He can still be in the organization there.
That's exactly who he reminds me of, the coach from Waterboy. What you got?
He can be the equipment manager.
Real quick, and Kellen Moore for a minute there, they were comparing him to like the McVays, he was being compared to one of these young up and coming coaches that was supposed to be like, he's bringing this new one of these new McVay guys, but I didn't see it. I heard something today saying like, look at Shanahan, how he uses Debo. Why can't we use CD like that? CD is you've seen throughout the season they put him in the back with Zeke, and why couldn't we see none of that? Why couldn't we see none of those type of the plays against the Niners? We needed to bring it was the playoffs, and I felt like Kellen Moore should have brought out the playbook, that playbook where be aggressive.
And exactly what you just said, Armando. Why didn't we see Tony Pollard in the slot coming on the jet sweep? That's another weapon. Why is Tony Pollard on the sideline? That now if you split Zeke out wide, he's not a threat because they know he's hurt. So we're not worried about it. But if you slide Pollard out there in a wide out, now we got problems. Now
we got problems.
The defense, you can stand that scheme if you want to, but we finna razzle dazzle your ass real quick and get rid of this ball. So that's what we didn't see. So again, I was reading an article about Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman said Michael Irvin would have had 10 catches by halftime. He said because these new age coaches everything's about scheme. And he say sometimes you just got to get to the line of scrimmage and know that cornerback is weak, and I have to give it to my best receiver. And that's what he didn't see. That's what Troy Aikman was saying.
Yep. And it kind of irked me where I didn't see none of this, you didn't see none of that, like you said, Chris. G. You didn't see that razzle dazzle. That's what happened. Nothing. It was just like like bland. There was no spices in there. It was just bland. There was nothing. I was like, man, where's CeeDee Lamb? Where was he at the whole game? He had one play. What happened? Penalty. Man.
And we want to blame. Go ahead, Chris.
I want to bring up something. This is kind of off topic, man, and this is because I got the game on in the background, right?
Who playing?
Who we talking about? I finally decided to watch.
Oh my gosh!
But
you this to yourself.
This is the subject that I want to bring up. So, whose fault is it when we throw this Cedric Wilson and the sun hit him right in the face?
Jerry's fault.
Yeah. Did you hear what the announcer said? He said, no, one announcer said, who builds a stadium facing in the east and the west?
Yep.
Who builds a stadium where it's built in the east and the west?
Do you know why it was built east to west?
Why?
It was built east to west because the Cowboys supposedly had deals with other realtors to build sky rises around the stadium to block the sunlight.
And they thought, that never happened. Yeah,
it never happened. But a lot of people don't know that there are actually curtains in AT&T to block the sun. Jerry don't like the aesthetics that the curtains give off.
That's so true. You are right. They do have curtains. Well, say that. Well, man, don't give me stuff. This is what Derek Williams. What's up, Derek? Man, good to have you on here. He said the offensive line needs to be upgraded in the draft, especially guard. We have not replaced Travis Frederick, who retired 3 years ago. Man, you are so correct because we still said Tyler. I used to call him Tyler Badass, but Tyler weak ass now. Hell,
yeah. But hey, man, I've been doing research all day on interior offensive linemen. I think I know all of them named by heart. I think we best friends by now. You know, because you know me, I'm all about the 300-pounders, right? So, hey, man. Your offensive lineman, you take your attitude from your offensive lineman.
Yeah.
When the last time we had a nasty offensive lineman, and I'll tell you when. And it was Eric Williams. It was Eric Williams used to kick Reggie White's ass.
Yeah.
Used to kick his ass. Reggie White would do the hump move on everybody but one person. Eric Williams, because Eric was just as nasty as Reggie White was.
Yeah.
We don't have anybody nasty on the offensive line.
Tyron Smith was like that, but man, he got a lot of miles on him, man. It's time to trade that used car in, man. Yeah. He riding on Maypops. He got an all leak.
And he's a Pro Bowler, right? This year? He's
a Pro Bowler. I still don't know how that happened. How did that happen?
It's Tyron Smith. It's the name. You know, you see the big guy, and you know. But yeah, those you know that car is running out of miles.
Yeah, I got an oil leak on it now, man. The transmission slipping, the windows don't let up. So I'm just saying, man.
Hey, Chris, it's like my old Marquise I talked to you about.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta answer this question, Derek. You know, Derek, I'm the biggest Michigan fan you ever want to find, right?
He is, Derek. He is.
I watched Daxton every play his whole career at Michigan. I don't think he fits in our scheme, okay? Because Michigan ran a lot of man. The Cowboys don't run man. They run a lot of zones and cover twos and stuff like that. Now, and he's not a big hitter to me, okay? If he brought the boom like Darren Woodson, I'd be like, oh hell yeah, you know. Yeah. But he don't have that that I love, and I've seen him. I love the kid, you know, but I don't think he fits on the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And plus, safety is not our biggest concern right now. Offensive lineman, offensive line coach.
And an offensive line coach and an offensive coordinator. And you know, but saying that, we are losing. We will. It's a possibility we might lose Kazi and we might lose Hooker.
You're just gonna do what we did last year. We're just gonna replace them with more veterans. You know the Cowboys don't draft safety.
Chris, I meant to ask you, what do you think about this Alarcon kid?
It's time for him to play.
The kid on Hard Knocks, the kid from Mexico.
Yeah.
The kid, I liked him. I think he just had to get stronger, you know, because he hasn't played football his whole life.
Yeah.
So football strength and regular strength is two totally different things. Yeah. The kid is big. He has good feet. He's intelligent. I just think his strength is not there. But the Cowboys are keeping him around for a reason. It's just not because he's from Mexico. Yeah. They keep you around because you're good. Okay, they didn't want nobody else to snatch him up. I think this is his second red shirt year. That's what basically on the practice squad is. You know.
Actually, no, I think they just signed him to the 53-man roster.
Did they sign him? Okay,
yeah.
and
it's time, man. It's time.
I think he should have played against Philly because the game against Philly really didn't matter.
It did.
I think he should have played. They should have moved him up thin just to give him a taste of regular season, you know?
Right.
Because, you know, the reason they hanging on to Connor so long is because he was their number one pick.
And
Hell, Taco Charlton was our number one pick, and we got rid of his ass, Michigan man, as fast as possible. It don't matter where the fuck you pick. If you can't play, you can't play.
You can't play. Agree. And that's the thing. They felt that it was a need that, there was a need for them to play Connor Williams. Now, wait a minute, Derek. I don't know what we're going to, let me put this up here, Derek. Check it out.
Is Derek smoking that stuff?
Ooh.
Yeah, he's smoking.
Ooh. You know what? You know what? I was listening to a radio station this morning, and Gregory's gonna ask for he's gonna ask for that $20 million a year type thing, you know. They're saying he's gonna ask for that big number just because of the you know what he put up, the numbers he put up this year, and he put up good numbers, you know. But they're talking about, is it worth it? Because he was also kind of I think he had some injuries early on, but then he had the COVID issue. But
I wish the NFL had a arbitration. Like baseball, how you go to arbitration and you argue your case, and then they set a number. I wish the NFL had this, because this is how I feel about Randy. I don't think Randy is a $20 million a year player because of a lot of mistakes he make by jumping off, because he's undisciplined. He's one of our many undisciplined players. But when he's on the field, his impact is unbelievable. Yep. The defense totally changes when Randy Gregory is on the field. But I just need him to be more consistent. I need him to be smarter. That's what I need. But no, we can't let him go.
And Derek, when you say undisciplined, but one thing you and understand, he did jump off sides. But man, I'll take the outside versus what he have accomplished, what he has mentioned. The dude has some dog in him. Yeah. I mean, I think he did better than Tank Long. And the thing about Randy Gray, he playing on the strong side.
And you know what? To me, Tank and Gregory are like the Zeke and Pollard. Those two coming off the side.
It's a perfect fit.
It's a perfect fit, and it'll be tough to lose him, man. And then you got Micah.
Yeah, Micah just
that triple.
Well, I don't think they're gonna let him go, because this is why. Why would you wait 3 years for him and then let him go? The Cowboys never released Randy Gregory when he was suspended those 3 years.
Right.
They never let him go. So why do you think they're gonna let him go in free agency? They know what they got. It's just gonna be a nice battle between Randy Gregory's agent and the Cowboys. That's all it's gonna be. Right. But he's one of the free agents I know ain't going no damn where.
Who, Randy?
Randy.
Man, but listen, we got rid of Robert Quinn. Man, we got rid of Cole Beasley. Oh, I don't know.
Quinn was on that 1 year. He was on that prove it deal. Quinn was,
and he did
prove
it.
He did.
But he
wanted more than Tank.
Well, we couldn't afford him.
He went to Chicago and he put up some numbers in Chicago.
Oh my gosh, he's leading the league, I believe.
Yep. It was the same year they had to pay Dak, so yes. It was either Dak or Quinn.
And you can't beat someone that offers, just like Cole Beasley. We wanted to keep Cole Beasley, but Buffalo gave him more money. We just couldn't afford him, and that's going to happen. We got 23 free agents this year, man, with Keanu Neal, Deontay Kazi, Malik Booker. We got Michael Gallup. We got Cedric Wilson. Man, I don't know what they're going to do. I really don't know what. That's why I say this was the year for us to play in the now, not next year.
Our biggest free agent is the punter.
Right? Anger, we need to bring Anger.
And that boy can kick. He can punt that ball.
He can kick,
We need another slot receiver in the draft. Well, I say CeeDee Lamb could be
CeeDee Lamb. You read my mind. CeeDee Lamb. We didn't use him enough in the slot.
We did not use him enough.
I kind of want to bring this topic up, though. Somebody said that we don't. CeeDee Lamb is not a slot receiver. They said that he is a deep ball threat, and we don't have a slot receiver. But I beg to differ. But what you guys think about our slot receiver position? Do we have a true slot receiver?
To me, when Michael Gallup was healthy, CD was in a slot, and that's when CD has his best games, when Michael Gallup is over there. Now, if you say we need another Y, okay, that's fine. But that Z is just fine where CD play. That's when he thrives. He thrives at the slot. Okay, I would
really
rather him to put Cedric Wilson.
Those yards after catch.
Yes,
he's a beast.
I would have rather for them to put Cedric Wilson at the Z and then leave CD at the Y in the slot. I would rather for them to do that.
Oh my gosh, that is so dangerous, man.
I like that because the height of Cedric Wilson is like the biggest plus to me. I mean, he's so tall. That's all Cedric Wilson.
Well, if we lose Gallup, that's what I would do. I would move. I just put him at the Z. That's what I do. Because
put who at the Z?
Put Wilson at the Z. Because
you're gonna lose Wilson. He's a free agent.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You got to make a decision. Are you gonna lose both of them? Are you gonna lose Gallup and Wilson? You got to keep one of them.
Okay, let's see what Derek Wilson. I like Derek Wilson. He got CD did nothing in the playoff game. Kellen game plan was not effective against the 49. Linehan would have been. Man, I keep saying that Linehan was the man because he set every pass game up with the run. That is how Zeke got his 2 or 3 rushing title because he believed in running Zeke until he puked. He ran that ball and opened up the passing lanes, but this guy, Kellen Moore, man, he's killing us. He's killing us.
I feel like they just use Zeke for block an extra lineman. That's pretty much
exactly.
That's what we use Zeke for this year, this pretty much this season. Because
y'all see when he laid out on that one block and blocked 2 people, but he laid out.
CD,
y'all see that?
No,
we can't use it.
When Zeke did it.
Oh Zeke. Zeke is a hell of a blocker. He will block it. I mean,
we can't use our running back that way, man.
But no, but you got to be. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing. How you get drafted is a scout is looking and see if you can pick up those blitzes. And one thing, Pollard is a good runner. I could say, yeah, Pollard is good for what he is now. Now going somewhere and being a full-time starter, I don't think he'll make it. That's a lot of hitting. That's a lot. He's not big enough to, to take that responsibility full time. The way we use him, if we use him like we need to, I think he's a great addition to the 1-2 back. But just like O'Connor with the Pittsburgh and moved to Arizona, he's a little bitty back, a little speedster, but he stayed injured half the time because he's too little.
So let me ask you guys this: do we keep Schultz?
They're gonna let Schultz walk, I think.
Yeah, because I was hearing his numbers this morning, and compared to Witten's third year, his numbers were actually better than Witten. His third year. So I don't know, man. I think that's Dak's security blanket.
Well, you still have Jarwin. We still have Jarwin. That's the thing.
We have Jarwin up there, but
I like Dalton Schultz over Jarwin just for the fundamentals of the game. He puts me in the mindset of Tim Duncan of football.
He can't block.
He can't block.
He cannot block, right, Chris? He gives up a block in a minute. Oh my God!
Now, don't get me wrong. I love him as a pass catcher.
Yeah.
But dude, the run of attacking, man, he let too many people cross his face. It just it irritates when you see it on film. Hey, be real, I'm all about that O-line, man. And hey, as a tight end, bro, you got to have a little O-line in you. Okay,
I completely get it. But in the same token, we need somebody that's a tight end. We need a tight end, and I know tight end responsibility is to block as well, but we need a tight end to catch. We need a tight end,
and that's why I think they're going to let Schultz walk, and they're going to keep Jarwin. They're going to keep Blake Jarwin. They're going to let him step in because he was the starter until he went down. But I've been watching Dalton Schultz when he was at Stanford. The guy the hands remind me so much of Jason Witten. Now, as far as the blocking part, he's not good at, but his hands are like cotton, just like Jason Witten. I mean, I've been watching this kid, but Jarwin was our original starter. So
and this is what killed me. I watched him at Stanford too, and Stanford run the ball more than any college football team in the world, other than Army or Navy, and he still can't block. You figure a tight end from Stanford would know how to block.
Yeah,
but he can't block, man.
Yeah.
Because I think about it like this. We just played Kittle. You ain't hear Kittle name the whole game, but his ass was on the field. He was blocking though.
Yeah, because he was running. That's right. Here, this is what Derek said. Derek said, I think the kid from Stanford, Sanu Fahuku, is a good receiver, 6'3" from Stanford. He didn't play this year. He was a steal in the draft. He's good. We are going to need him, and it's possible. But I'm gonna tell you who might break the starting lineup. Malik Turner.
Yeah.
Malik Turner might break that line. That starting line, but I like Fahico. I really do.
Malik,
I think if we end up letting both Gallup and Wilson go, Malik Turner, that's going to
be the slot guy. He'll be the slot guy.
He's a free agent also.
Who is?
Malik Turner's a free agent also.
Well, but he's probably cheaper though.
Yeah.
He's probably like
because you got Malik Turner, you got Malik Hooker, both of them.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it. Malik Turner, wide receiver. Cedric Wilson, wide receiver. Michael Gallup, wide receiver, and Noah Brown, wide receiver.
Woo-wee. Y'all should have won. Y'all should have won this year because I don't know if it's gonna happen for another. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I might not even be living by the time we get
You'll be all right. Hey,
all right. You'll be all right. Keep some of that Mexico beer. You'll be all right. You know?
Yeah.
I'm on it.
I need some more. I'm out.
That's a good beer, man. I'm telling you. Let's see. Here's another one by Derek. Cox is coming back next season. He's going to give our defense a boost. And I can see that if we don't bring Van Der, and I don't think we're going to bring Van Der Esch back, but I can see Jabril getting in there and probably, I don't know if he'll be a middle linebacker. I don't know.
He's going to be an outside.
Yeah, that's if we let Keanu Neal go. If we let him go.
Cox need to gain a little weight.
He really does.
He's a little light, but man, his athleticism is matched with Parsons. You know, Parsons is very athletic.
Yeah.
Cox is too. Okay.
Yeah, so he's pretty fast.
So at LSU, that man, oh my God, he was a beast. You know, the dude used to be a safety. So you know he's athletic. You know.
So yeah, guys, that's where we are, man. We have a lot of free agents we got to fill. We was also talking about, man, if it was possible, you know, we have to. One guy that's missing, Armando, we were saying is Mark Colombo. He was our offensive line coach at one time. Remember? Yeah. And then we had Gary Brown as the running back coach, and they also said we might need to bring John Kitna back. That's going to help that.
Hey, Gary. Right. Gary, just go up the street, man. The Burleson.
I know he right down the street. Hey,
go get Kitna, man.
Hey. I might need to go down there and talk to him and say, look, John, look, man, now I'm just telling you, need to call them folks and tell them you need your job back. Because Dak really needs, and when you get a chance, Armando, we got a film session on here, and go back and look at the film session pretty much. Yeah, you'll see a lot what was going on, but it shows that Dak really still needs that guidance. And how can you expect Kellen Moore to put this man in a good situation when hell he don't even have no experience on the field himself? And I don't know much about this new Sauer guy, whoever is the quarterback coach is. I thought he would be the guy for Dak, but it's not the case.
Yeah. So G, I got a quick segment kind of like we went around the league last week. I got this Cowboy free agent list in front of me, right? And I'm gonna go around the room and just give me one word answer, yes or no, on these players. Okay. We'll start with B2 Real. B2 Real. Dorrance Armstrong. Yes or no?
Yeah.
All right, Armando. Oh, I know you're gonna say yes to this. Brian Anger, our punter.
Yeah.
Okay.
For real.
Gary. Yes or no? Noah Brown.
No. Shit, no.
Okay.
Hey, that boy, he's been one lucky dude, man. That dude been.
Hey, I was thinking the same thing. Shit, no.
Come on, give us another one. Give us another
one. B2 Real. Running back, Corey Clemens.
Yeah.
Armando, this is a big one. Michael Gallup.
Ooh, that is a big one.
That's a big one. That's tough. I'm gonna say yes.
Gee, this is another big one. Randy Gregory.
Hell yeah.
Right. B2 Real. Malik Hooker.
I like Malik Hooker, but I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Armando, KZ.
I think he's gonna. I think if Quinn leaves, he's
yes or no. Yes or no.
No.
Okay. G. J-Ron Curse.
Yeah, man. We need J-Ron.
Okay. Yes. B2 Real. Keanu Neal.
Oh, he done blacked out on us. Oh, God.
All right, Armando, that's you then.
Ken O'Neal, yes.
Yes. Okay. Gary. Dalton Schultz.
He's gonna be expensive. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. I'm skipping over people that I know ain't no.
Yeah.
Okay. So Armando, Malik Turner.
Ooh, that's hard. Now you just got rid of Michael Gallup.
Yeah. Malik Turner, yes.
Okay. Gary. Leighton Vander Esch.
You know, I like the ones you give me because they're so simple.
That would be a no for me.
All right, another big one for you, Armando.
Hold on, BT Real is back.
Connor Williams.
Ooh.
No.
All right, B2, you get the last one. You get the last one, B2. Cedric Wilson, yes or no?
How many yeses have we had?
No, boy, I
didn't write them down.
Be politically correct. Come on, man.
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah.
All right.
Here's a question right here. What is more contract? How many years? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I hope that is not true. I don't know what his contract. I'll pay his contract to go away. I will pay him $5.99. That's $5.99 to go away.
Hey, yeah, you see, look at Jerry.
I see we got Jerry Jones. I see we got Jerry Jones in the building.
Listen, hey, if this Jerry Jones, let me tell you something. Now, look, boy, look, I hope you're listening. Why didn't you not play Tony Pollard? And let me tell you another thing. It's okay to let your son, your illegitimate son, Kellen Moore go. It's okay, but we have to do better.
You know, I don't hardly listen to 105.3 Fan because they upset me so much. I listened to them.
I do.
I listened to them the other day, and they said that they think that Jerry Jones is holding out for Sean Payton.
Oh, stop it! Stop all that.
You've been holding out for Sean Payton for
since
10
we
years.
started this since he been here.
hey, look. Well, see, I don't listen to the fan either. I listen to the ticket. Okay, so I know what, but you got to remember the fan is the Cowboy station, right? Yeah. So you know Jerry Jones and the coaches be on the fan. Okay, yeah. But they not gonna give you the real. That's why I don't listen to the fan. I listen to the ticket.
Yeah, because they're going to stay in good graces. They're going to stay in good graces.
Because they don't want to lose Jerry Jones and the Cowboys because that's the only thing keeping their ass in the ratings, okay? Because if you go to the ratings, the ticket is kicking everybody ass, all right? Yeah. But that's the why I listen to them because they're going to give you the real and they're going to tell you about the Cowboys. The fans are just the 105.3 the fan is just cheerleaders for the Cowboys.
Well,
that's
Chris, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Chris.
That's why we can talk about this.
Thanks a lot, Chris. If we even had a chance to do something with 105 the fan, we just blew that one.
Hey, it's just my opinion only. Hey, it has nothing to do with the huddle. Contact my agent, Mr. Real. I will do a public apology.
Hey, Gary, he sound like Dak, don't he?
Hey, yeah, 105.3. We don't know that guy. He's just only a visitor.
He was on there on the show just once. He was there. Don't worry about that guy.
Hey, here's what Jerry Jones said. He said, quite a letdown. This was a game that we needed to show against a team like San Francisco, a solid team as they are, no matter how good we look on paper. Ooh, we needed to make this happen. I'm really disappointed for our fans. They really deserve to see this team advance on into the play. Okay, well, Jerry Jones, you got to do what needs to be done. Connor Williams. I'm not gonna go back over this again. Y'all already know.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think, Armando?
I mean, you know what? I'm on the let Mike McCarthy stay, but let Kellen Moore train.
Yeah.
Let Kellen Moore go. Let's let Mike McCarthy take the reins.
Yeah.
I'm on that, man. I know Mike McCarthy. He's a Stephen A. Not Stephen A. Stephen Jones. That's his dude right there.
Yeah.
But I believe Mike McCarthy, he has that championship pedigree. So
Well, he said it. When in the interview, he sat there and said, I'm not worried about my job. He said, I know how to win playoff games. I know how to win champ. This dude said this on his press conference. What does that mean? Was he saying Kellen Moore is holding me back? Is that what he's saying? I know how to win I know how to win championship games. I know how to win playoff, and I know how to win Super Bowls.
I think Big Two Reels brought it up in the last huddle where he talked about, does this guy still have the Jason Garrett tendencies? Kellen Moore. So he's the only. I think he's the only one to stay from that coaching, right?
Yeah. But he was a gift from Jerry.
Yeah.
That wasn't even Mike McCarthy's boy. Same thing with Jason Garrett. They gave Wade Phillip Jason Garrett, and what happened for 10 seasons? Absolutely nothing. And then Jerry turns around and does the same thing. Oh, well, you can bring your own guys, but I want to keep Kellen Moore. What are you doing? Trying to prep him for a head coach? No. Exactly. Who is on here?
It's the real Jerry Jones.
No, that was Jerry Jones for real.
Y'all didn't know we like that? We got Jerry in here.
You better believe it. We got Jerry Jones on the line. But Jerry, that was your fault if that's the case.
That's the real deal, man.
Let Mike McCarthy pick it. I don't care if Mike McCarthy calls his own offense, but Kellen Moore is not that answer, man. Again, as I said, Kellen Moore hides behind Dak and he hides behind Mike McCarthy to where these two guys get the blame. And guess what? He's sitting pretty. Oh, Kellen Moore's sitting pretty. No, Kellen Moore, you are the virus. You are the problem. So what happens? I'm still waiting to hear the news that he gets a job, but with this loss, we probably can't sell him to some other team now.
You know what news I'm not waiting to hear?
What's that?
They let Mike McCarthy go and move up Kellen Moore, because that's I hear a lot of that talk.
And I don't want to hear that Dan Quinn gonna leave. I do not want to hear that.
Listen, y'all, I just want to say what y'all probably don't know is G, the #1 Cowboy fan in Hampton. He is a prophet. Okay, I don't know if you guys knew that, but before Mike McCarthy came here, you remember Gary that? Made the call. He said, "We need Mike McCarthy." So I think if Gary say it,
I don't know about that.
I know he's a prophet because he had those morning inspirationals. When he's walking to the car in the car, I was like, damn it! Did he join the ministry? I didn't know. I know the Gary to be drinking and talking shit. I mean, he's trying to give us these damn get well. I'm like, look, bro.
Hey, can we please stick to the script, please? Thank you.
Now you sound like Kellen Moore.
Listen, man, we got to wrap this thing up, man. We're supposed to get an hour, man.
Show adjustments here.
On that note, we're gonna finish because talking about my inspirational moments. Anyway, so hey, we want to say thank y'all, man, for everybody coming through. Thanks to Derek Williams, thanks to my man Marvin Hodge, Jerry Jones is in the house, Felicia Colley, who else we had up in here? We had Corey Washington, Abe Shepard, and I wanted to say this. Wait a minute, we gotta address this because I didn't get a chance to address this. Of course, we're gonna feel the hype, believe the hype. What team doesn't believe? What fan does not believe the hype?
That's what I tell everybody. I don't know if you guys have seen my TikTok. I tell everybody when they say, y'all really think that y'all gonna do something. What team do you go for that at the beginning of the season you say my team's gonna lose? You know, what type of mentality is that's a losing mentality. That's why we as Cowboy fans say it's Super Bowl. We're going to Super Bowl because that's the mentality you go into at the season. You want your team to win the Super Bowl. What type of fan would be like, you know what? I want to just
we're not going to win. Yeah.
I just want to win the NFC East and we're done. We're good. No, we got a Super Bowl mentality. Look, 5-time Super Bowl champion for a reason.
Well, you know, as the prophet G says, I won't let him go, will I?
Nah. You got him on the road.
He said, hey, come on. As Pope G. Hampton. Hey, man, it's like I'm with you, Armando, on that, man. I mean, we're Cowboy fans. What you expect us to do? Okay, you know, apparently what the naysayers were saying all season that we hadn't played nobody. It's sometimes I think it came to roost because you know when I told you when you get in that heavyweight fight, and we knew San Francisco was a heavyweight. Okay? We knew this, and I thought the Cowboys was going to come to fight. Okay. And that first half showed me like they was, you know, they was rope-a-doping, but shit, they didn't land nothing else after that.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
But anyway, man, I know we running long today. I'll let you. Hey, Bishop, you go right ahead, Bishop. Go ahead.
So anyway, we want to say give a big shout out to Joe Jefferson for stopping by.
St. Louis.
Yeah. Abe Shepard for stopping by. Kenneth Cahill stopping by. Hey man, this is what we do, man. It's straight barbershop talk, man. In the backyard by the fire pit, the barbecue pit, or whatever. This is what we do, man. But we're going to continue to bring y'all this news and information and the rumors. We're still waiting for some more rumors, but this is what we're going to do. So you guys make sure you hit the notification button so you'll be notified when the next video will be posted. And on that note, we're going to say, oh, wait a minute. We got to say this. Wait a minute. Let's do the prediction. We didn't do predictions, guys.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. And that's my job. Hot topics.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. That's my bad, man. I'm slipping, man. Y'all know I'm in charge of hot topics.
Fans, y'all hold on just hold on, audience. Hold on. Come on.
I'm sorry, man. Let me, because I got to get the dates, man. Who playing when? My bad, y'all. I should be better than this. I know better than this. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Just talk.
Joe Jefferson, just like Joe Jefferson said, exactly. Super Bowl or bust.
That's it. Damn it. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. Man. Now, I mean, listen, I got more time behind me than I got ahead of me. I need a Super Bowl. What the hell?
Felicia said she gonna pick up a backup team.
Huh?
Felicia said she gonna pick a backup team.
What she? No, she did not say that.
Yes, she did.
All right, guys.
Oh my gosh!
I got the schedule, guys. I got the schedule.
Let me get
I guess we'll do like.
Hold on, let me get one more. It's funny because if we win, we play like Cowboys, but we lose and we play like
Cowboys. Shout out to my boy Wavy Heat, man. Hey, big Cowboys.
What's up, man? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man, so you can see what's going on, man. We appreciate you, man, for coming through, bro. We really do. Thanks a lot, brother.
Like we do last week, we're gonna go around the horn. Just give me a prediction of the game and who gonna win. Give me a score and who gonna win. Well, a prediction and who gonna win. All right. Hey, Armando. We got the Bengals of Cincinnati traveling to Nashville, Tennessee to face those #1 seed Titans. Who you got? This is Saturday at 3:30.
I got the Bengals coming up on this one. I think Derrick Henry, he's back, but he's not back, because but I got the Bengals in a close one. I want to say 24-27.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's a
Be too real. We got the hated San Francisco 49ers versus the hated Green Bay Packers. This is Saturday night. Who you got?
Well, everybody on that team is gonna catch COVID, and then that nobody's
that's
cold
blooded. That's cold blooded.
That's a double L.
They're both gonna forfeit. No. Really, I hate to say it. But I'm gonna go with Green Bay. Um, just I'm not gonna get into it. I just Green Bay.
Yeah, there you
30,
go. Just
30-17.
All right. Be Too Real, man. We got on Sunday at 2
That
o'clock.
was Be Too Real. It's
sorry,
G, the
I'm
number
sorry.
one gear. Yeah.
My bad. I apologize. Bishop Don Juan G. Hampton the Pope. We got on Sunday at 2 o'clock. We got the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, that's a good one.
Alex, what is Los Angeles Rams for 500?
Wow. What's the score on that?
I will take 27-21 Rams.
All right.
For 1,000, please.
All right. I'll take the last one, man. On Sunday afternoon at 5:30, we got the Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs, a.k.a. the Dallas Texans, okay? I got to cheer for the home team, so the only Dallas team.
Who you just call out?
Hey, Kansas City Chiefs are the Dallas Texans. So
okay.
I got to stick with the home team. I'm going Kansas City 35, Bills 21.
I really want to see two Texas boys be in the Super Bowl. I want to see the Rams and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I really do. I want to see two Texas boys.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Wavy, man. I understand, man, but I just want to see the Texas boys in the Super Bowl. That's all I got to vouch for, and I got to go with Reckham Tech, Patrick Mahomes. So yeah, but it is what it is. So we out of the game. So all we can do is pull up a seat and watch the game and drink a lot of beer. Damn it. But anyway, so with that being said, guys, we appreciate everybody being a part of this channel. And you guys make sure you hit the notification button so you'll be notified of the next video. And with that being said, like I always say, and I don't know if I can say it this time.
Ain't got no cowboy gear on.
Damn right I don't. I got a straight up t-shirt. I'm still bitter. But anyway, guys, hey, you guys take care, man. Be safe, and we'll see you on the next round. Deuces.
Don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream.